so excited to share with you all a little bit about our I Give Catholic kickoff today. And so if you have any questions for me, you can contact me after this meeting and whatnot. But before we go to that, we'd love to just dive into this presentation and see if we can answer any questions for you here. So Morgan, if you want to throw it up there, thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, we can go to the next slide. So why do we participate in I Give Catholic? So this is an opportunity to raise revenue for a project or for unrestricted purposes. It's an opportunity to connect with new and younger donors, strengthen relationships with current donors, raise awareness for the mission of the organization, develop skills in online fundraising, using social media and building or adding to your donor base. I think of this as a development Swiss Army knife. So if you're new to this, it's an opportunity to you could use it to build enrollment, you could use it for micro campaigns, et cetera. So anyways, next slide. Okay, so how do we establish a goal? So be specific with your projects. So help your parish or school raise $50,000 to replace 2 broken air conditioning units. So being specific. So clearly define the goal. Help us raise $10,000 for a new security camera to keep our kids safe, for example. Use testimonials and pictures. So, you'll have a student, the new Google Chromebooks in the classroom, help me learn using hands-on materials, photos, quotes, etc. And then show impact. So your gift of $150 will help us purchase new iPads. Last year, our community together helped us replace our parish roof, etc. And then thank the donors with follow-up and success stories. So host a mass and Thanksgiving of accomplishing a project and invite your donors, for example. All right, you can hop to the next one. There we go. So key dates. So here's the important information here. So new organization registration open, and then existing organization registration opens September 1st. So the key is to remember, if you're new, you can start your registration on August 18th, but if you've done this before, you want to wait until September. And then registration closes Friday, November 1st. And then the advanced giving phase starts Monday, November 17th through Monday, December 1st. And then giving day is obviously Tuesday, December 2nd. And then we close, the close of offline giving is Tuesday, December 9th. Okay, so some of the features you receive. So in the marketing toolkit are ideas, example promotional videos, email campaign concepts, and then also the social media center, which includes graphics, Canva templates, sample posts, etc. And then it also includes a marketing timeline. And I know you can't read it on here, but that is actually included in the packet. And it kind of breaks things down, beginning with sort of the end in mind. So next slide here. Okay, some of the other features, there's weekly e-blasts that go out. There's a goal setting guide. Use of Catholic social media through the Pringer Solutions group is in there. And then peer-to-peer fundraising platform, which is really, it's a platform to get volunteers involved, to hold them accountable and incentivize them to make asks or get other people to give gifts. And then the Getting Ready webinar is on August 27th at 2 p.m. And then all of this can be found at igivecatholic.org/resources. So remember to mark that down. Okay, so what's next? So we will share the registration page link once it's made available. Begin planning your campaign. What's your project? What's your goal? How can you market it? Can you find a matching gift? Maybe there's a donor in the community or a volunteer in the community who'd be willing to make a matching gift. The most effective localized I Give Catholic campaigns I've seen have always had matching gifts associated with them. So just remember that. I mean, we're seeing many universities are doing this as well. So it's a great idea to use this at the parish. Download the I Give Catholic 2025 marketing toolkit and social media timeline. That's also there at igivecatholic.org/resources. And then another note. So I Give Catholic is transitioning to Mighty Cause to use as the giving platform. Prior to this, it was GiveGab. So it is the leading Giving Day provider now that Bonterra and Neon have withdrawn investment from their Giving Day platforms. Organizations will have past profile features and see donation history since 2018. So that transition is going on. And then new features to improve fundraising effectiveness, including Give Again, email, specific analytics, variety of peer-to-peer setups, individual team event, etc. Okay, so Mighty Cause is currently in the process of migrating data from GiveGab, and they've not promised completion until September 1. And this is where it just comes into play. So if you are returning, once again, your registration doesn't open up until September 1st. But if you're new, you can actually start on August 18th. And it's due to this sort of migration behind the scenes. But everything on the front end should be similar as far as the user experience. Okay. And then finally, our main contact for this, who's on this call, is Morgan Corrigan. She's our marketing coordinator. And then her email is there, mwade@archkck.org. And then her phone number is there as well. Great. So at this point in time, I guess we'll just take any questions or any comments. All right. Glad to hear it was just that good. But anyways, if you have any questions or comments, you can send me an email, dlissy@archkck.org or mwade@archkck.org. But thank you all for attending today. Mark your calendars for that August 27th meeting, and we will be in touch.